Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The U.S. Senate has dealt a significant blow to California's efforts to reduce air pollution and transition to electric vehicles by voting to block the state's landmark mandate phasing out gas-powered cars. This move could have far-reaching consequences for the environment, public health, and the auto industry. According to Cal Matters, the Senate voted 51-46 in favor of revoking a waiver granted to California by the Biden administration, which allowed the state to set its own vehicle standards under the Clean Air Act. This decision sets the stage for a high-stakes legal battle between California and the Trump administration over the future of electric vehicles. At stake is not just the fate of California's zero-emission car mandate, but also the nation's efforts to address climate change and reduce air pollution. The state's efforts to transition to electric vehicles are crucial in meeting its target of achieving carbon neutrality by 2045. However, the Senate's move could upend decades-long efforts to clean up air pollution in the nation's most smog-choked cities. California Governor Gavin Newsom has denounced this move by Congress, vowing that zero-emission vehicles are here to stay. The state's zero-emission car mandate requires 35% of new 2026 model cars sold in the state to be zero emissions, ramping up to 68% in 2030 and 100% in 2035. But what does this mean for consumers? For one, it means that California will have to rely on voluntary efforts to clean up its air pollution. State officials may offer financial incentives or rebates to manufacturers and consumers to make electric vehicles more accessible. However, the state is facing a $12 billion deficit, which could limit its ability to implement such measures. The Senate's move also highlights the growing political division over electric vehicle policy. Concerns over cost, charging infrastructure, and accessibility have prevented many consumers from buying electric cars, even in California, which leads the nation in sales. As we've seen with the recent vote in the House of Representatives that blocked California's electric car mandate, there is still a lot at stake here. 11 other states and Washington, D.C. have already adopted a version of California's electric car mandate, but now it's under threat from Congress. The stakes are high, not just for California, but for the nation as a whole. The U.S. Senate's move could set a dangerous precedent by overturning state law protecting tens of millions in California and 11 other states that have adopted its strong, clean air protections. So what's next? Experts say that California could sue claiming improper use of the Congressional Review Act, which allows a new administration to revoke rules recently enacted by the previous administration. The U.S. Senate's Parliamentarian and the Government Accountability Office said Congress cannot review Clean Air Act waivers, but it seems that lawmakers are willing to use a statute that doesn't apply to bypass the courts and a potential filibuster. The decision by the Senate is totally norm-busting, according to UCLA law professor Ann Carlson. We're in completely new territory here, and it will be interesting to see how this plays out in court.